back in 1986 at the Expo in Vancouver, and we talked about food and cooking in Maine. We eventually decided to get a writer involved.
First, I think we were first introduced through Sharon Jacobs. And I think you mentioned, Sharon, you were trying to put together, something with characters, SuperChefs characters, and cooking and eating and healthy lifestyle. And I think she said, Ricky, you got to meet this guy, Jan James, William Electric Black, and then you showed up.
We got together and wrote and created the concept for SuperChefs, which is the base of what you're all working with today.
I've always been an advocate as a writer for Sesame Street and Nickelodeon, and doing productions that, kind of focus in the kids' world, the child's world. Because that's what I learned on Sesame Street. First, it's got to be fun before you add in numbers or letters. So that was my thing. I think, have them enjoy it, the experience, marry it with some type of educational material, and it's a home run.
I will never forget this phone call I got from a Dr. Greg Chang from across the country telling me that he's a dentist, a chef, and a clown, but most importantly, very passionate about teaching children about good nutrition and lifelong culinary skills.
I remember that crazy dentist walking into the hotel I used to manage in Vancouver, the Western Bay Shore actually, and started to chat me up about some crazy idea he had about making a difference and changing lives of children by helping them understand better what they were cooking and how to select food and what to eat, etc.
Family, it's not the child is not isolated. The child lives in a world with adults, with things, with oh my God, pressure and stress, and a lot of choices in terms of food, eating right. So I think it's really important to look at all these areas.
Next thing I knew, I was somewhere in a place called the Zajac Ranch, and we were doing some stuff with kids, and they were poking salmons and eating salads and fruits and vegetables that they never eaten before. And the idea was born.
You'll be seeing a lot of new SuperChefs. This could go world national. I'm really proud to be part of this.
Little did I know that this journey would take us on a wild ride, watching cookeries truly change lives from kids from all over, teaching them invaluable lessons, and I was so privileged to be a part of this.
Or even Taku. I think we all remember Taku for those of you that were there.
I love being involved with SuperChefs because of the Indigenous program, and when Greg Chang approached me, the founder of SuperChefs, thought it was an ideal program to bring the Aboriginal kids back to their traditional diets, fresh local diets, how we traditionally ate.
At Zajac, they taught us the basics in how to cook and how to be safe, and at Taku, they really incorporated the healthy lifestyle and the difference between good calories and bad calories.
Last spring, I had an opportunity to do a kids camp on Quadra Island. And we bumped into Dr. David Suzuki, and he endorsed the program and just loved the concept of SuperChefs.
I applaud what's going on with SuperChefs. I hope that it just spreads all across the world.
And then we took that, we rolled that into the Western program for the kids, with a kids menu.
As you know, at Weston, we believe that eating well isn't just for adults. That's why in 2014, we teamed up with SuperChefs on the development of a healthy meal program for our youngest travelers. The Weston Eat Well menu for kids is truly a brand differentiator and helps establish Weston as a leader in the wellness space.
And even more so, seeing SuperChefs touch lives internationally, changing menus across the country and the world.
My name is Jeremy Clark, the Executive Chef of the Western Sydney. Congratulations on 10 years of SuperChefs, and it's just inspiring to be able to support such a great cause.
So my name is Bill Yassis. I'm the former executive pastry chef at the White House, but now my job is teaching kids how to cook and eat and appreciate great food, great delicious food that is also healthy. So I'm proud to be here today with the Super Chefs, with Dr. Chang and Ryan Chang.
After seeing the kind of impact a program like this could have, I decided to bring it to my university campus. The SuperKids of Sherbrooke program taught English second language classes about cooking, health, and how to budget for groceries. I even got the privilege to speak to the Prime Minister about this issue.
It really started as a conversation with the Dean of Dentistry, Chuck Schuler. He said, hey, you know, you really have to look at this program that Greg's involved with, SuperChefs. He said, you know, this whole nexus of dental health and diet is something that we should really look at. It started off as a simple conversation and is now blossomed into something that's really quite cool and neat.
Chop Chop wishes SuperChefs a happy 10-year anniversary. Go SuperChefs!
This SuperChefs is also about being a special chef. You've got a special division where kids of all abilities can participate, which is awesome.
Yeah, this year I was able to start a program that allowed kids with special needs, kids with physical limitations to participate in SuperChefs, and it was really awesome.
We taught a lot of kids a lot of different things, and even some of the kids taught us some things, so it was really fun.
What green vegetables do you like? Carrots. They have green stuff on the end.
They all brought something unique every single week, but they all felt like they all learned things, they all cooked really well, they all came together. And
it's been a pleasure. It's one of those things, you know, you can't wait to wake up in the morning and come and see these kids. And you know that these kids also can't wait to come see you and cook with you and learn something.
Truly amazing work that I am so proud to be part of, and I cannot wait to see where the next decade takes us. So congratulations, Super Chef. Here's to 10, 20, 30, and many more.
Happy 10th birthday, Super Chefs!
A very happy 10-year anniversary.
What do you say?
10 years, congratulations. It's been a terrific journey and I hope there's 10 more to come. Can't wait to celebrate the 20th and then the 30th.
You know, it takes somebody, you know, like you to keep, you know, pushing and swinging. It's not easy. So hats off to you, to the team. You've gathered some great people. Hey, great people. Woo-hoo! I say just keep pushing, keep doing it, because this is really just the beginning. I mean, you know, Sesame Street's been on like for 50 years. So SuperChefs is going to keep rocking for another 50 years. And that's kind of the goal. I said, that's where you want to go. You know, what's the future plan for 50 years from now? Go, SuperChefs, yeah.